question also that is in Bhagavad-Gita if there is anything about food. Surely, Bhagavad-Gita advises what food, which type of character you have, which type of nature you have, or which type of nature you want. Somebody is taking a job. I said, this job will not be suitable for you. So why? I say, it has got 3 shifts. And night shift is not going to be helping you. You will be leaving this job soon. So he falls sick, after all he has to leave the job. Because night shift is the body, the constitution doesn't take. And if at all still you want to work in the night, then you have to first change the constitution. Or work on your body for 1 or 2 years that you can, late nights you can tolerate or stand. Like this, it is. Bhagavad-Gita tells, means the entire Vedic literature is only about this. Then every tree, how the stars, what is the universe, how it grows, what is there, everything is in detail told. Naturally, it is so many places, it is symbolically told that only the people, those who are having that level of understanding can tell. Otherwise, it will need 20,000 volumes of books to explain all this. It is not that easy. So to make a sutra, sutra means a small phrase which will indicate everything, but you have to meditate, you have to make studies that you can understand such phrases and all this. So I mean that Bhagavad-Gita is essence of Vedas. Vedopadishado gao dogdha gopalanandana partho vatsa sujir bhokta. Like that there is a verse. Means what? That it is like you take out the cow, she eats different things, and in the milk you get everything. So it is like the Sri Krishna has taken out from the Vedic cow all the essence of life and made it still shorter, and in 18 chapters about 700 verses that is been described there, that is Bhagavad-Gita. It has nothing to, on the contrary, many places it is misguiding, because Bhagavad-Gita says those who are longing for heaven, means gods. The gods are in heaven. They are longing for heaven, that I will go to heaven. They should be careful, because all your efforts which you do so much will be wasted, because you go there and in one day your visa is finished and you come back. Heaven doesn't allow you to take a green card or stay there permanently. You make so much effort and we apply. One of our person has applied and now they give visa of 7 days. Like that, the heaven is not that easy. If Germany or America is not easy, do you think heaven is easy? So Bhagavad-Gita criticizes that you should not have also demand of heaven, demand of meeting any god or like this. They are all from this universe and they are all the managing agencies, or they are the working agencies, they are the energy factories or like this, and that symbolically you understand. So it is not a religious book, it is not normal psychological book, it is not normal philosophy. It is a practical guide of the life, we can say. So this is Srimad Bhagavad-Gita. Gita is song always, no? It is a song of the divine song. Divine why? Because when you follow it, you get all the help of the divine. It is like with the minimum wastage and maximum efficiency, you can withdraw the power. And that is Bhagavad-Gita. The purpose and meaning of it is, it took how many years? I think 8 years. Every morning, half an hour, I was giving a discourse on Bhagavad-Gita. It took me 8 years to complete 18 chapters. And still I could have continued for another 8 years or 20 years. If I go in details, that Bhagavad-Gita's meaning you cannot just say what is the meaning inside it. It is still meaningful today. It is till the life is there, till we are all alive, till the continuity is there, till the world is growing. Bhagavad-Gita is the science of it. So it is always true. It is like you want to learn the magnetic force. It was there before somebody found it, Newton found it. Newton found, no? The apple fell down and something. But before that there was also magnetic force. And after magnetic force, also today it is there. And it will be, you may not be here, but the magnetic force will be here. That is, like that Bhagavad-Gita is always here. It is useful also. We run here and there for so many guides and so many things. But Bhagavad-Gita tells you what to eat, what not to eat, and how to make health. There are, in short sometime, Bhagavad-Gita says that if you want to make yoga, you have to do sthira sukhasanam. Means just sit down where you are comfortable. But you are not comfortable. Then the knee pains, then this pain, then that pain, then the mind is moving. Then the scientists, they have developed a complete another book or another science of yoga, that how after doing that you will be able to sit quietly. So Bhagavad-Gita doesn't talk about all the asanas and pranayam. Pranayam is, they are telling, Bhagavad-Gita writes about pranayam because pranayam is the highest yoga. If you do pranayam, then you are controlling your life force. You are increasing your efficiency to gather suck the life force from the atmosphere maximum. The life force is everywhere there. Only you have to collect it. And as a person who has got some problems, spasm in the lungs, he cannot get that life force and he cannot get even air. So he suffocates and there is a problem. So if we remove that blockage, if we remove that spasm, then he will be able to get air and he will be able to get prana with which he is comfortable. So we have to collect, and with maximum efficiency, how to collect the pranic force that you can remain younger, you can have that energy, what is today, till tomorrow, till day after, till 100 years. So pranayam Bhagavad-Gita is telling some more verses, but asanas almost like one verse. They don't go into more details and say, some references of Padmasana or other references will come, but not all the Paschimottanasana and Machindrasana, and this Bhagavad-Gita doesn't tell. So Bhagavad-Gita is talking about body, health, and also telling that health is wealth. Our yogic sutra is there. Our Ayurveda starts with the first verse. It is a medical science, but the first verse says that dharma, artha, kama. The moola is dharma, artha, kama, mokshana, moksha also, liberation also. Unless you have health, there are certain branches of this spiritualism where you cannot become a master if the body is not complete. If you have some hunch, if you have one eye, if you have one leg broken, then you cannot, because the body has to be perfect in balance, and then you can enjoy the entire circulation or enjoy the moksha, means the liberation. Liberation is that freedom from all demands. And sometimes you say, I have no demand, only my pain should go. That is a demand. It looks it should go means you have no demand. Demand is not only getting, demand is going also. If you don't want a person to be here, that is also a demand. And if you want a person here, that is also a demand. Demand is, all demands finished, that is moksha. Because unless your demands are finished, Bhagavad-Gita says you will not be comfortable at all. Because you are dependent on outside, and outside is infinity. Outside is not finite. The world is very, 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 very big. What we see, that is the quantum science theorem, that what you see is very little, what you don't see is infinite. And this is also a sutra in Vedic, this thing. So it is a science like this, but you become first body, so body, then your mind. Mind is what? How you react to outside world, that is your mind. If you say this light, check, I don't like. The lights are lights and they are doing their work, you do your work. What is there to have like and dislike? But you have, your mind is disturbed. So many times when you are disturbed, you say, hey, keep quiet there, don't make noise. What the noise somebody else is making, and what is your problem? So the mind is the science of interacting with the outside agencies. So we always say how many friends you have. Because the last thing, interaction with the human, interaction with the buildings and with mountains and rivers and birds, that is different. The last interaction with the person, individual, human. And when you cannot tolerate people, you are sick. If you say, I don't want this person, I don't want to talk to him, I hate him, you are sick, please understand. And Bhagavad-Gita says you make treatment and all these processes are given inside. The third is that social health with all the infrastructure, means whatever outside is infrastructure also and the society at large. Like here the objects were single objects and the single human, and there are the entire universe with the society. How much you are good with the society, and therefore as you give to the society is very pleased and you will be also happy. When you try to take something from the society, they are unhappy. So people are worried, no? And somebody told me that here what happens, Balaji, that they are worried when you are coming or you give a lecture, because they are all worried. I said, why they should be worried? So they are thinking that what you will get from them, what you are trying to take out, and they will have to spend, as if they are all sick. What is the problem? If you have taken something, you can give also something. But this entire thing is also in Bhagavad-Gita, and then the experiences of the self-satisfaction, you as complete. I am complete by myself. I don't need anybody, anywhere, anything, any. Some confidence is the small example of this. You feel that yes, somebody says, one day our here kitchen, the cooks, they were complaining this and that, and they says, no, we go on strike, we don't cook. I said, go. You go home, we will cook ourselves. And if I cannot cook myself, it was not me alone, we had other people to eat. I said, everybody help and we cook. But suppose I am alone and I cannot cook, I can fast also. They can get tired because I can fast 8 days. I am myself complete. I don't need, don't tell me and don't try to exploit me. Nobody can exploit you, that is moksha. Nobody can make you any attraction and show you, means like the fish looks to the small piece of flesh and get into trouble. We are all like this, that we get into trouble because we are attracted to get something continuously. Why you want? Because you think you are incomplete. Therefore, so many, you know about these naked sadhus in India, no? Ultimately they removed, the dress also we don't want, nothing we want. Just to prove it's not necessary to go continuously naked. But once you have that attitude that I am free by myself, somebody says, oh, what is this shirt you are wearing? This sweater doesn't match, this doesn't match. I say, it doesn't matter. It is my choice or it is my easiness. Whatever has come in my hand, I put on my shoulder. What shall I need? That's all. It is not necessary to have a color and matching and this and this. But you think that you are not complete without a proper makeup, without a proper makeup. That means incompleteness. And that last is completeness. So Bhagavad-Gita is talking about that also.